Alright, good evening. To at least one more attempt, depending on how well the daily challenge goes. But I'm gonna aim for at least 2. But first, daily challenge. So, another thing has been announced. So do we have Umbra with the Primordium and the Lazarus League with the Mix. What do we have? Random artifact after every battle. Acid Rain to all units after combat. Permadeath. Well, that kind of blows. So the assistants are not gonna be good. Like, I'll get them exactly once. Which ain't grand. In which case I'll probably focus more on... So you get plus 15. The buffet was never that good, I don't think, but I'll take it because it's like it's Covenant 1. And that's my best chance of ever getting that. Especially if you can somehow buff it. Which you might actually be able to do. Now, these 2 dying to permadeath would not be bad, actually. Alright, I do want the green potion, please. Or you know what, give him a rage. Because he do get the buff from it. So he should... No, wait. Oh, do you need a specific path with Primordium to get that? Yeah, that could be the case. Plank. Plank. Nah. Oh, they have Titan Skin. Yeah. So the Blink ain't that good anyway. Right, so these are just purged. There's not really anything I can do about that. I would love myself a making of a morsel. Not gonna lie. And I want additionally just more Gorge units. Yeah, that's fine. Mix Frostbite, mix more Frostbite, toss it on the man. So most of my train stews are just gonna get blasted. They're just gonna disappear, which is fine. Yeah, Spikes is good. The damage shield of this guy is not that good in the Acid Rain. I will put a Speed Suit in front. So you get purged. And focus on some of the units I have. Plus 2 capacity on the middle floor. Making of a morsel, I'll absolutely take. And I think I'll focus more on spells, because like you exist exactly once. And the Vampire's Tooth, I don't know, doesn't really do anything for me. That also means that most of these units, the Lazarus units, aren't gonna be that great. I take a Morsel Master. And I'm upgrading him to plus 20 health. And Dualism doesn't help. You gain damage shield too with that. That's actually kinda nice. For every Gorge. Alright, units on every floor. Thankfully it's the small units. So we'll just have you. You are gonna need more health as well. And I can't really heal you. Region 2. Why did I get so many morsels? I don't even know. I should also probably play on the 2nd floor now I think about it. Like, I don't even have space here. Like, he just dies unless... Haha! I need more space on the top floor. Also, we have the... Account from your primary and ally clan draw +1 next turn. We can, thankfully, just accommodate that relatively easily. Okay, so the regen triggers before the regen triggers before. That's good to know. We'll just blow you up. And he actually does get to be eaten entirely. I don't know if we win that. I'll apply sap. I'm pretty sure sap. And more sap. And now I can actually play morsels again. I should have probably done it a while ago. Okay, yeah, with that, we definitely just win. Rage. Yeah, I should probably honestly just play this guy on the middle floor so we have a lot more space. But yeah, there was an announcement for more stuff coming in. I'll take a Space Prism. I'll take a brew. And some of the stuff coming in was basically, like, one of the rooms, you just recast the last spell you cast, which is kinda neat. First spell to get honed over, make a morsel. Can I make it cheaper? Yes. Where you recast the last spell you cast in turn, which if you get a holdover Inferno, that could be kinda great because it's just straight 200 damage. No. $200 piercing damage, even. Meaning, basically everything that isn't one of those 500 health assholes is just gonna die immediately. Like, even the tankier stuff is just going to die. Archon, what do? You're the Rage Boy, okay. We mix with Regen. Then, Plank, Plank, a Rubble Morsel, 2 of them, even. Just play them up here. They're gonna die, but whatever. We need to give him more damage shield. Packed morsels, we get more damage shield. I honestly just want more space on this floor. How many do I carry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So honestly, Rubble Morsels are kind of great. Just because of all the energy they give you. All the ember. I think I'll leave you with that for now. So, if I understand correctly, you get +7, which is eating this guy for his max health. That's not bad. The making of a morsel is just absolutely in there. Space Prism, so we can pack morsels and get you a Lifesteal morsel as well. More morsels! Hit him! They're not gonna do anything, I don't think. Regen. Do you die? You do die. Okay, 89. So I think he actually includes the effects of the equipment, which is honestly kinda nuts. Alright, so Primordium is gonna die now. I don't think there is an upgrade that makes Primordium more tanky. Oh yeah, I have that. I forgot. Oh well, I'll take it. Making of a morsel. And then unfortunately we only have the planks. Spikes 15. Spikes 18. And Regen 8. Alright. I think we should have that, like, no question about it. He hits him twice. It's guaranteed. Okay, giving him the +20 health. Ooh, that is good. Heard. I love this spell. I love this spell. Just absolutely love it. You just need to upgrade it. Martial Master, attacks of just Alpha, or equip +3 and +3 permanently. I don't think either of them are great. I'll have my single floor and be happy with it. I'll take +1 draw each turn, I think. And now I just need to upgrade my spells, which of course I can't. Alright, artifacts it is. Add this unit. This is again the aggressive edible, which is just more damage. Do we ever even reach Buffet 8? You know what? I don't know, but I'm gonna try. Morsel units and the way. Ooh, only rares. I'll take that. Wrath. Benevolence or Courage, which is advanced, restore full health again, armor equal to amount healed. Restore friendly units to full health. And attack immediately. Yep. The Path of Wrath. Just slapping people is probably smarter in this one. Like most of the units entering with damage shield, I don't think is that relevant. It's this asshole. Oh well, I just don't have to. I just have to not cast spells, and we are fine. Okay, so my champion being healed to maximum every level. Is not bad. Perfect hit. We have a little bit of brew going on. Perfect. Spikes. I want to upgrade that spell. Morsel Minor. Yeah, I'm kind of just have to hit you. And again. Right, unfortunately. He will get through, so I'm just gonna put up some morsels. So some can hit him. 23, he survives no, he doesn't survive a single hit, he'll just get blasted. Well, that kinda sucks. Give you the region and the spikes? No. Like, some of them are gonna get through, which is not ideal. Can we please hit the guys in the back? Brew for more spikes. I think I'm just gonna apply that. So he will now deal a bit more damage. We can just immediately hit you. Make a morsel. And I'll take the rage. Honestly, I think I might need some multi-strike on this guy, but I can't apply it to him. Yeah. I'm just gonna encounter on your floor to annoy you. I'm surprised he's still alive. Like, he still has 3 buffets left. What do you even do with that? Honestly, probably kind of just use the eaten thing. The trigger eaten on all minions with eaten. Yeah, we're fine. Catalyzing agent, what is this? Unstable increased by 5, okay. Trigger feeding a friendly morsel unit. 2x times. Apply trample. I'll take the feeding. Spikes 8. Unfortunately, the morsels don't really work that way. Like, they don't apply the... I saw the news, yeah, I watched the premiere. Which, frankly, I was very much disappointed with what I saw. Though the announcement, the like, what is it called? Yeah, 4th September. I saw. Still a bit disappointed. Get me. Oh, you have Purge. That's what. Yeah, right. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have upgraded it then. Do I want anything else on holdover? This one maybe? But overall I was kind of unimpressed. Random craft random equipment, yeah. On you. And you get? What do you get? Swift-Sea Dagger, ooh, quick. Would have preferred other stuff, I guess. Morsel mine on each floor, I'll take. Like, it... Yeah, to be fair, that's true. 2 weeks. I don't even mean because of the release date. Being disappointed with that. I'm more like with what I saw of the trailer. It looked not all that much better than what we currently have in Hollow Knight itself. We put this on you. Make a Morsel Miner. We can't because we summoned up. Okay, explosive reaction on you. Unstable 25. Like, for the amount of time it took them, I would have expected more. Let's just say. Honestly, do we just blow you up again? Or even harder? Yes. Unfortunately, this is not a morsel, so I can't blow him up. Or eat him, rather. Like, some of the movement looked fine. Not gonna knock him for that. But... yeah, overall, I wasn't that impressed, let's say. I just realized all the small stuff is just gonna die anyway, isn't it? No need to hit that. But hit you I will. Fuck. I have a feeling this is gonna be a loss. I'll have to kill you. Make me a morsel. Some more. Yep, this is a card game. Monster Train, to be precise. Which is a card game on, you can kinda guess it, a Monster Train. I should have given him Trample, shouldn't I? Now, think about it. Not giving him Trample might have been a mistake. Because, yeah, I can't kill him, that's a loss. Oh, I forgot, I have that. I have the Shadow Box. Completely forgot about that. It's actually one of the better card games. Like, comparatively to some of the other stuff I played. I like it more than Slay the Spire, for example. Which some could consider heresy. No. The bigger problem I actually had is there are other games that have been announced which look really, really good. But... like... what I don't like is there was a game account. I mean, this one's relatively new. This one's from... like a month ago? 2 months ago? When did this release? I already forgot. In May, so it's 3 months ago. Actually, exactly 3 months ago. It was the 21st of May. 21st of May. Ooh, Trample. Apply unstable 50 and reanimate 1. Nah. I'm mostly playing it because I already played the predecessor and I really liked it. So I decided I'll also play this. Get rid of 1 plank and 1 secret ingredient. But there are some There are some kind of boring card games, I agree with that. Oh, we get... That's only 130. I'll take that. Like, this is one of the more complicated card games, I feel. Twisted Assistant. That gives Trample. We already kind of have Trample, so... It's not that good. But yeah, there has been a game announced, which I've already now put on my... wish list. Which is... Wait. Here, it's called Constance. And... Someone was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to this game, and then for some reason people went in and just yelled, this is a copy of Hollow Knight, or like a ripoff, which, who fucking cares? Give you unstable. Ah, with these assholes I should have taken this. Oh wait, I have the jackstraps, but they only take the damage on going up. Alright. Give you this. More space, pack morsels, the excavator, or no, I'll take this one. Eat, attack. Alright, the trample should help massively. Which, shit like that, really puts me off a game. Even if it's not really related to the game, because it's just like the fandom, but still. Absolutely hate that shit. Fuck. Alright, pack morsels, more damage. And I have some damage here as well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was like, I think there was sometimes a study done that basically went, yeah, there are like exactly 11 different stories and everything else is just a rewrite of these stories. Which, that's honestly just absolutely fine. Like, original stuff is great, but if you go with that logic, then Hollow Knight is just a ripoff of Castlevania. So, it's just really stupid. Oh, he gets the damage, he gets the health before the damage, that's interesting. I'm honestly do the bolts. Yeah, that's what put me off of the Deltarune, because their fandom was absolutely retarded. And it also did no favors for Hollow Knight. People need to keep in mind that... Oh, yeah, that's intrinsic because of that. People need to keep in mind that the fandom is oftentimes the first thing people note about a game. And if the fandom is garbage, they will directly link that back to the game. And that really does no favors to what they profess to be fans of. Alright. The plinks aren't really going to do much more at this point, I don't think. Alright, the trample has massively helped me. I want this on holdover and cheaper still. Spikes, and that, yeah, with that we win. You die? How do you die? What? Ah, because of the spikes. Fuck! That is bad. I need that Morsel Master back. Ooh, another Blazing Bolts. Nah. Get me Hell's Flame. Apparently it started raining outside. I mean, I will definitely go ahead and play Silksong probably when it releases. Son of Silence is good. But Buffet 12, when did we ever get to 12? This is the one, the status effects to the Eater. And it's also a little bit more health. I don't actually mind if they're just hyped for their own game, but going around and like intentionally seeking out Twitter threads just to shit on another game is kind of stupid. Stable 50, but I can't make it cheaper. I think Unstable 50 is worth it though. I don't want them to restore health. Trample again. Warden Primordium. And now we just have to play as many morsels as we physically can. And we should probably focus on those that deal damage. Right, you get this, in which case the Twisted Pack isn't really doing anything for me. Morsel minus take priority. Just put that on you, I guess. Ooh, double morsel would have been good. I will see. There was some movement that looked nice. Especially with the nail, like, grappling hook. But combat-wise, I'm not impressed. Especially with one of their statements was like, yeah, we have 40 different enemy bosses to kill, which that is completely fucking irrelevant if all of the bosses suck. Kill him. Feed 4 times. That is, or we'll just blow you up and then feed 0 times because it said 40 legendary bosses in the trailer at least, which again isn't necessarily that impressive if the bosses themselves aren't good bosses. He has Titan Skin 10. That ain't great. Blow him up. 205, he still takes 50 from that. It kind of feels like they just went for... that was a reanimate. As if they went for 40 again, so they can make sure they have a pantheon of similar size than they had in the first one. Which, honestly, the pantheon was the weakest point of the game. Fuck. Yeah, losing that Morsel Master to the spikes kind of killed me there. No restarts only. 117. Alright, back to the higher difficulties. With the Plink I wanted to play, right? No, I didn't. Why did I have the Umbra? What did I want to play with the Lunar Coven? Oh no, I did want to play with the Umbra once, didn't I? No, wait. I think I'll play with the Awoken. With the heal? I honestly would rather they add other stuff. I should probably level up my clowns, shouldn't I? Do I care about that? I could make a big floor. 1 magic floor and then 1 guardian, huh? Sure. But no. Do I not take Umbra for... Yeah, for the Plink. Yep. Like... There is better ways of making endgame content, not gonna lie. Lifesteal. It's... Because it's basically just... It's not even basically just a boss rush. It is just straight up just a boss rush. And... If you want to do that, just make it an optional thing, but not in-game content. Right, so what I want is a lot of small units that I can buff using my spells. Or rather my moon cycling. And I mostly just care about cycling, not really about what it helps me. Not actually about the spells, I don't think. Unless I find something that gives bonuses to moons. An astrologer could be good. Right, I kind of feel like we're not gonna win against him. Though we may actually just win against him. Holy shit, we do win against him. I had not thought Eka had it in her. Never heard her pain sound because normally she just dies whenever anything looks at her. A moon pixie. Yeah, I think this is really good just for the Fae. I'll take an Antumbra Assault. Get me more Fae units. None of these are the Fae unit, but you know what? Shade God is a great tank. Do I take a spell chain? The Antumbra Assault? No. And I don't have a holdover. And even if you want to do a boss rush, I'd rather have like 10 very well designed bosses over 40 bosses of which there are 3 that are good. I should have done the plink up here, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh well, Pyre's gonna take some damage. I need capacity on the bottom floor, or I need to move those somewhere else. Plink and plink. Morsel, you go here. Have a morsel and a morsel and a morsel. Also, Eka doesn't really get... I need a meddler, I think. Or more moon priestesses. That was not who I wanted to hit that with. Hit with that. I'm not gonna lie, most of them also felt boring. Like, if you fight Flukemorm, it doesn't really matter whether you have all the upgrades because that boss is just... You sit on top of him for 5 minutes. If you do it with the complete no-nail thing, you just sit on him for 5 minutes and do absolutely nothing except down and hit. That is boring whether or not you're high level or not. I need capacity. Right, Candid. More space up here. Kill one, Morsel Excavator. Or Moss Charger. The Moss Charger. That is just not a good boss regardless of whether or not he's... regardless of whether or not you have 15 health. There were just some bosses that were objectively fucking boring. To be fair, it was their first game, so it can kind of be forgiven, but there were simply some that were not good. You apply spell weakness 1 to enemy. I don't think I'll take either of you. Though the sweep could be neat. Yeah, and that, if you do something like that, that's just bad boss design. Because just the big enemy is not necessarily a good boss, except if you play like Shadow of the Titan, Shadow of the Colossus. Can I copy? You know what? Fuck it, copy. More priestesses. Him pushing attack units to the back is not good. If you compare, for example, Sekiro on 9 Souls, they had... And the floor is, again, not big. They had mini-bosses, but the actual boss title was reserved for, like... I believe in Sekiro there were exactly 9. With remembrances. Alright, now we get more moon rituals. All of the conduit on you. Do I take a spears to it? I'll kill you. What do you have? Incant apply sap to. Well, that sucks. You hit for 13 unless, well, first of all, we do this, then we Bloody Moon, we Lunar Priestess, add a Morsel Minor, Witch Weave, Shield Steward. I have heard it, I have also seen screenshot, I have also seen some of the stuff that is apparently part of it, and it didn't look good. $30 damage, 6 and 30. At least you don't lose any health. But that kinda sucks again. Right, kill you for power or ember. And then we'll just swap here. I will be completely honest with you, I will not watch the adaptation because I do not like Crunchyroll. And if I can only watch it on there, I'll just not watch it. Need more Moon Priestesses, but no, you will actually survive down here. Ha! Get a morsel for her. Can we? That deals 2734 damage. Means we can kill one of you. Just 15 priestesses. All I need. Right, so we can link up here. Kill a unit. All of the conduit. I completely forgot I have the Moon Pixie. I feel like I need more space. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can fit one more unit up there if I have more space. Ah shit, that was a mistake. I need to use the Bloody Moon. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like Tapara because there is enough shit on the internet that I just don't need to. And I did pirate in the past, but why? It's just like, whatever. Just not gonna watch it then, I guess. I don't need to watch everything. Alright. Bloody Moon. We do have a Witch Weave and a Umbra Assault. You die, and I kinda want to keep it that way. So we can just Umbra Assault. You will die anyway, so... No, actually, just blast him. This is so stupid that this shit works. Actually, fun fact, back when I pirated, I mostly pirated like visual novels, which you... Like, I could pay for stuff on Steam with PayPal by just moving my money into PayPal and then paying with that, but for visual novels you basically just had to have a credit card, which I couldn't have back then, so I pirated that. And as soon as I could get a credit card, I just bought all of them. Attune plus 3 magic power. Huh. I don't think that... Is that good? It could be good. I don't think... Actually, with the Bloody Moon it could be nice. I'll make the cheaper Moon Cycle plus 5. I think I'll just keep it with more Fae. I don't think I need more space though, so get me more draw. So the question is it still pirated if you pay back the man you pirated from? I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, Bone Dog. Aragon, I have started the first book, and then it got boring, so I stopped. Like, I'm pretty sure it really felt like something a like 13-year-old wrote. I don't even know. I think he was like 15 or something like that. Who wrote Aragon? Aragon. Yeah. I've read it, but at that point I was used to the absolute masterpieces that the Discworld is. And it was like, I can read this, or I can read the next book in the Discworld series. And then Aragon just lost, because the Discworld is amazing. To be fair, it is impressive. It is impressive that he wrote something like that at 16, but doesn't necessarily make it good. More Moon Ritual, and then we can just Bloody Moon this guy. 15, 16, something around that, yeah. More Merciful. Get the Bone Dog. More Moon Ritual. Think? Nope. Well, Bloody Moon you down here then. Witch Weave that guy. Shields to it, spears to it. I have 5 units there currently. I need more Moon Priestesses. I feel like just having more Moon Priestesses is actually better than having the Fae there. Right, kill this guy. Space Prism, another Moon Priestess. Make it full moon, blast him. Have you read the Discworld? If you haven't read the Discworld, I'd highly recommend it. It is, yeah, again, it's like, I'm currently reading, what is his name? Robert something Chambers, which, if you ever read old books, holy shit, they go hard. Like, this book starts with some of the most racist shit I've ever read in any literature. It's amazing. Bloody Moon you, so we can get rid of that. More Witch Weave. Just having an army of stacked priestesses. But no, seriously. You should read, if you can, just look for The King in Yellow, which is the book he wrote. Holy shit, 182 damage twice, holy shit. I see I need more Ember. What he wrote was literally some of the most vile racist shit. Like, it's actually kind of funny because he starts with that and then he just forgets about it and leaves it out. He never mentions it again. But yeah, Discworld was amazing. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was amazing. I've read Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion before that. As well as the Chronicles of Narnia, which is also amazing. Moon Cycle triggers an additional time is definitely going in. And I don't think I need either of those, though. Merchant of Arms... A good room could be great, but I think I want to toss some stewards first. Gorge triggers an additional time. At the end of turn of its full moon spells it. Nah, reroll. Draw a non-damage spell from your deck that costs -1. Summon a morsel. None of this is good. Yeah, just about. That is basically all you need to know about it. Which, fun fact, it was released in 1895. He predicted the First World War, which Bismarck also did. So apparently there was kind of a pattern there, but it's weird that it happened twice. Ah, Mooncaller, perfect. That should give us very good moon cyclings. I'm also reading Lovecraft, like the HP one from Cthulhu, and I have basically like an anthology collection which goes through his various works. And the first works they basically just got in there feel more like a discussion into mental health. And because people told me that he's racist, at the first book I was just, where's the racism? And then I found it in the second book. I don't like the corruption there. But yeah, like, it is entirely correct. They British men in 1895 or something like that. Get me the room. Can we do kill both of them, which is good. We can kill you as well. Unfortunately, Bone Dog doesn't have space. More priestesses. I can't actually... The draw is kind of not useful because I can't... Okay, yeah, the draw was a mistake. I should have gotten more Ember from the get-go. This deals 60 damage now. Get me more priestesses. Yeah, to each their own. There are some books I definitely recommend for everyone, regardless of whether or not you're into reading all that much. Like, again, if you ever have the chance of reading the Discworld books, just do that. Even if you normally don't read, they are absolutely worth it. Especially if you read them in English. Like, most of my family reads in German, where most of the puns are kind of lost. Because he was a very prolific, like, wordsmith. 50 damage from that, 47 from that. The Making of a Morsel is kind of falling by the wayside with that. Which is this actually? Rage and melee weakness 1. The melee weakness could be a problem. But I have a feeling it won't really be. Plink. Yeah. Or read the audiobooks. Listen to the audiobooks. Like, does the stack? Interesting question. I should definitely try and get answers for. There is one web novel I've read, and I've kind of stopped a while ago, which was One Punch Man. That was basically it. I read some web comics, but that is again kind of it. Make you cheaper. We're at Kale, I believe. They want to copy a yeah, copy me a Bloody Moon, and then remove that calcified ember. The manga is good. The webcomic is actually also really good. Is the One Punch Man web manga webcomic kind of nice. I very much like that. You cannot go into expecting the drawing quality of Murata. So I want the Mooncallers twice in there. Meaning I can't really afford putting all the Moon Priestesses there. Well, unfortunately, of course, I draw the Bloody Moon when I can't use it. No Moon Mooncaller again, unfortunately. Blink? Nope. Yeah, unfortunately they're just gonna die. 5. I do want to see if the Mooncaller stack, because I think that's more useful than having additional... He kind of hurts, doesn't he? Oh well, we will have spells to deal with him now. Mooncaller. There's the second Mooncaller. The problem is, with that he just dies. Because we don't have enough conduit. But yeah, one wrote the original webcomic, web manga. If I do this, I don't have power anymore. I think I'm just gonna have to sacrifice you. Unfortunately. That was honestly already kind of predictable from Season 2. Because basically... yeah, we can't really have any more units in there, can we? Season 1 was kind of just amazing. But Season 2 already had issues with the animation. Because the original team kind of just didn't come back for it. We need Full Moon. And Witch Weave him. So he does survive. Apply that. Just blast him. Toss you. Unfortunately, I can't play the Bone Dog. I have not watched from Season 2 onwards. Because... and here's a bit of an issue I had. The manga already kind of deviated from the webcomic. Which I didn't really like. We are going to have some heals. Okay, I think I need to lose some of my Moon Priestesses again. And then I need to upgrade this boy. Right, so we can kill you. We can kill you. We can kill you, and we can have a heal here. Yep, they did. And I didn't really like them, because, at least as far as I recall, they didn't use the Serious Table Flip. Which was one of Saitama's super moves. And I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't bring that in. I think four Moon Rituals are actually perfect, because then I can draw my 6 cards. Right, Conduit. Slap him. Conduit. Conduit. Conduit and Conduit. Blink. Kill him. For Ember. Kill you. Rubble Merciful doesn't help. No, does not help at all. Have some heals on the boy. Yeah, they made some changes which... and like, if you want to make changes, don't... That is actually one of the things I absolutely hate about current... what do you call it, Hollywood? Like, that they just add shit no one asks for. So they can add shit no one asked for. I don't necessarily want to call it woke, because that's not necessarily true in some cases. But otherwise, in some cases, it just is true. I like this build. Like, having 6 units with 183 damage is maybe not ideal, but it's kind of funny. Though this guy kind of just still does most of the heavy lifting. Yeah, the problem is that no one can really define it. Ooh, I will take a duality. Get me Ember. I'm gonna need a heal. So to the right I go. Item. A meat shield could be neat. Yeah, take me a meat shield, upgrade my champion, 4 plus 3 and plus 3. It's kind of a boring progression, not gonna lie. Remove this Ember. Then upgrade -2 and consume. No. Honestly, I think I might just get rid of some spells. This one has consume, yeah. I might just get rid of some stuff, like get rid of... I said 4, I said I want 4, so get rid of the Lunar Priestesses. Then, I think, better yet is 3. Then I have 1, 2... No, I have those 2. 3 Moon Priestesses, Eka, and... Right, so I don't have space for the Moon Pixie, unfortunately. That kinda sucks. I think I'd rather have her around, or... Like, if I have 2 of them and it stacks, then with 4 of them and 1, I have 8. 3 of them and 2, I have... If it triggers only this, then we have 9. 2 of them, we have 6, but more conduit. Yeah, no one can really define what woke is supposed to mean. So everybody just goes by their own definition. And then we don't have any actual, like, discussion base because, what the fuck is it supposed to mean? Shadegird Eka. 1, 2. And then I basically want the Moon Fairy. And the 2, meaning I have to take 1 more. You get the meat shield. Sure, silver ink that. Get a morsel. Right, so we do this. Toss the Vengeful, Moon Pixie, and then just Bloody Moon someone. And then we can go ahead and start the Moon Ritualing. Ah, killed the right guy. You kind of really need an exact definition for that word, don't you? Get another one of these here. Oh, this has attuned as well. That makes this a whole lot better. Can we actually just kill you? No. But we get very close. So best case scenario is actually just if this guy survives and tanks for those 2. Why do you even have life? Oh, because of that thing. Right, making a reversal here. Then we just kill you, and we just kill you. We play the Mooncaller. It applies 4 times. So we get... No, it applies 3 times. Ah, it looked like it applied 4 times. That would have been great. But honestly, 4 times is kind of good enough. Right, kill you, kill one of these guys. More space. Duality. Well, first of all, we will do a bunch of conduiting. If only I had that one attune spell not on consume. Honestly, these guys are kind of annoying. Unfortunately, I can't really block them. Right, so my Moon Priestess here will die, but I kind of saw that coming. So we take 8 more damage. I can't use Switch Shoot now. In that case, make you a Morsa. Morsa will also just die. As will the Bone Dog, but at least he was there. For about 4 seconds. Okay, last wave. One more, of course, one more. Kill this guy. Kill... Oh yeah, this is attuned for 212 damage. This is also attuned to just one-shot someone. Right, so unfortunately... this floor will die. This means we take 10, 15 damage, which means we lose. Because we don't have any units on this floor to block this guy. That kind of massively blows. But I do like this build, it's kind of funny. It is dependent on you actually getting a bunch of units, but if I had more health, if I had more pyre health. Sad. But yeah, there's actually a few games coming out soon. Like, Dungeon Warfare 3 is coming out, which I'm gonna play. That is coming out on, I believe, August 29th. Yep. So, in 8 days. Actually, that's the birthday of my mother. Huh. Funny. Probably one of the best tower defense series I've played. The Constance I mentioned is coming out in November. I'm also gonna play that, I'm pretty sure, because it does look good. Like, it looks very much movement-based. Shadow Eater. And honestly, I really don't like most of the Umbra cards. I'm gonna do that again, but not with the Umbra. Instead, get me some... What would I actually get? What would I get to help with that? Like, I need Moon Cycle most of all, which is just the Lunar Coven. So I don't really get the... I think I'm just not gonna get the tank and just play big floor. In which case... I think the Underlegion might be good. If I actually get that one again. Spore Launcher for Raleigh. Gravity, the Gooey Flask. I kinda need the Moon Priestess immediately. First unit summon each turn gains conduit 4. Sure, I'll take that. I don't care for Selene or Silent units because I just want the Fae. The small children. Like, I'm gonna be honest, one of the very nice things about this game, I think, is that they have a class of unit called Fae, and they actually look like Fae. Like, they actually look like Fae are supposed to be, which is pretty fucked up. Oh, only the first unit you summon each floor has. Ah, well. That makes this not as good. But still, okay-ish. Get him some decay in there. You died, that's good. You really need to just go hard on the Moon Cycle with that, I think. Yeah, have a nice evening. Kill. Have a heal and a little bit of damage. Sub, conscript. It appears that they do not stack their conduit. Because it was already, the unit was already around. Okay, makes sense. I'll take a Moon Pixie. And I'll definitely take a Loam Coat. Moon Priestess, Scriven ability Spellweave. And draw a spell, apply -1. Interesting. You are only one big. Even though you cost 2. I should have taken the other and reduced him to 1. Regardless, you shall be my tank. Like, you're not that much more tanky than the others, but, well, someone has to be. Lunar Priestesses or Meddlers, but I'd prefer Lunar Priestesses. And Mooncallers. Alright. Yeah, can't really do anything because of the stupid thing. Witch Weave here. Oh, draw a spell. Witch Weave. Amazing. I don't really have all that much more different spells, I don't think. I really, like, just the Loam Coat kind of has to go on there. If I can, I'll give my Lunar Priestess double strike, multi-strike. Before going for the other stuff. Get me another Witch Weave. Nope, that's an Eager Conscript. Oh well, good enough. Or not. It kind of really requires you to have the Lunar Priestess or the Meddler. And then I don't draw a spawn. Well, it is New Moon, so we descend. And we do actually just did enough damage. I need a lot more units on this floor. Alright, give me a Lunar Banner. Another Moon Pixie. Wait, do I already have a Moon Pixie? I do have a Moon Pixie. Yeah, take another Moon Pixie. No, ooh, another Loam Coat. Yeah, I'll take that. And then I just got twice the Ember, I believe. We don't have a Lunar Coven banner here. That very much sucks. I'll take a Mooncycle Staff. Spells cost -1. That could be very good on a Lunar Coven build. Worth the sacrifice, many lives, or fecundity. No. Rage 2 on Siphon and has plus some health, I believe. Rage 4 on Siphon. So we just play you again, and then we play you again. You. He's just gonna slap her, but thankfully we do have a Loam Coat, and we can draw a spell. Alright, Witch Weave. Now the Loam Coat should proliferate the Conduit. Yeah, spells cost nothing. Or at least a lot less. And they have healers with them. Does it proliferate the Conduit? Yeah, yes it does. Goo. Another Eager Conscript. I mean, sure, why not? Yeah, that one's not looking as good as the one previously, because we didn't get the Lunar Priestess. Alright, we'll take a Lunar Cycle Staff. Did I get another Loam Coat? You go down. Hit you, Loam Coat here. Get me more troops. Pixie. Killer Man. Get me a spell, which is a Witch Weave. kill another man. I think this is gonna be a loss, though. Yeah, this guy will kill me. I'm gonna try this one again. Yeah, it kind of relies on the Lunar Pixie, but I still think the other Legion is better for that. 2 Moon Pixies and a Cluster Kernel. Shroom unit supply decay 1 to the units on summon. That is just the early one. Well, that's a restart. I really want to do the Moon Cycle thing. Conduit and the Shade Guard. And an Infectory. But we do have the Moon Cycle. Now we just need to get something that has Moon Cycle. Also, we have a Split Anvil, which is always fun. I think Split Anvil is probably one of the best, just straight up the best relics in the game. Yeah, we'll just play you here and you here. Shield Guard and Shield Guard. Or stood. We'll have an Infectory up here. Kill you. Just play the Moon Pixie because why not? The Moon Cycle really requires us to get the Moon Cycling of some sort. We definitely just need some phasing. There is that book, which could help massively. Which we've won, which we've two. Actually just straight up got to hit him twice. And I think the Shade Guard should be able to just deal with this guy. Yeah. But we do need more space on that floor. Slap. Celestial Storm. You know, thanks to the Split Anvil, I'm just gonna take that. Spawning Pods. Get me a Lunar Priestess. Neither of those are Lunar Priestess and both of them are too big. Reduce capacity to 1, that goes on you, as well as the Titanite. Now there is the consumable, the Lunar Coven consumable, which is just phase X times. And I absolutely want to have that. Five, 6, so you go here. Here and here. Do I just blast you? I'll just blast you. Now, unfortunately, this is only for spells, so not for the blights or blights or rooms or something like that. However, I think it's good enough. And now I need damage spells. And also I think I'll just toss this. I can take a hit or two from these guys. Toss those two. Moon Pixie. I'm just gonna make sure you die. I'm gonna... Yeah, I forgot. Okay, took a bit of damage there. We will hit you. Actually, before that, spawning pods. So my spells are free. Kill you, hit you, spawn some more stuff. Alright, now Lunar Priestess. I just straight up need them. Would also like Mooncallers, but those are not that necessary. They're a good support, but not actually required. I I think I don't take either of those. Lunar Priestess, perfect. Now I just need something to copy them with. You know what? You always take the Bone Dog. How could you ever just leave him behind? Holdover on you. Would also love holdover on the Bloody Moon, but not really required. Because this just means that all of my spells are free. Well, except this one, but... You kind of have to start somewhere. So you can reach 4 on Siphon. We have 6 there, 6 there, 5 here, so we go here again. Lunar Priestess. Yeah, I'll need to copy her, like... If I have the Moon Pixies, 2 Moon Pixies, these 2, so 4, 5... Moon Pixie in Factory. And the Bone Dog, I think, goes up top. So the raid shouldn't be too bad, considering we have Titanite. Moon Ritual. Kill you. Kill you. More troops. Kill you. And now we can start stacking. Well, first of all, we make all of our spells free. Well, spells. Specifically. Then, unfortunately, we cannot cast either. We cannot. Oh, wait, you don't have space there anyway. Okay, in that case, do this. And blast them once again. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for exclusively. No, don't do that. Instead... This is also attuned, meaning that every point of conduit increases damage by 5. Only on full moon it's attuned, so... We need to make sure it is full moon when we do that. 1 damage. Get him, Bone Dog. That, honestly, just take the 1 damage. Yeah, you just need the additional Ember. So we can blast people with that. Also, I forgot to make it full moon first. Hit him for 1? No. Alright. Right. None of that. Attune. 115 damage. 2 of these and the Witch Weave. I don't think I can get rid of these shards. I don't think I can get rid of the Vengeful Shards. No, they're unpurgeable. Titan Skin. Deal 80 damage to enemy units, or on full moon deal damage on all floors instead. Yes! Another Lunar Priestess. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. And Hill's Flame. Then we go to the right. Reduce to 1, no. Grid with Quick. I honestly kind of want Multi-Strike, but oh, we do get Multi-Strike. On one of the Lunar Priestesses. Then we copy. First off, we do the Moon Cycle thing. Now, we have enough space that I think we can copy the Multi-Strike one. They get Multi-Strike? I do not like that. Alright, so which is the biggest floor? 6, 6, and 6. That sucks. Multi-Strike 1, Multi-Strike 2. You tank for her. Yeah, we'll just blast all of you. Moon Pixie up here. And then an Eager Conscript there. Moon Rituals, go for them. We will toss you again. Celestial Storm. Bloody Moon, just because we can. And then Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. And we'll also have like a Nega Conscript up here, why not? 1. Just blast this floor. And factory up here, spawning pods for free. Moon cycle a bunch. And then unfortunately I can't really kill you. Fuck. They have haste, which isn't that bad honestly. Switch blast him. I would have honestly loved a... Or actually would still honestly love a... I think I need one more Moon Priest, Lunar Priestess. I need 3 or 2. No, if I do that, then... 3 or 2 is not good enough. Right, you, asshole. Ooh, we can... just blast them heavily. Just moonfall them. And then the moon fairy did, the fairy died because, yeah, that kind of just happens. Yeah, do that so I can purge that ember. Like, she would die anyway, he would die anyway, we can just hit you twice. And then I think we'll just not do anything. Because that should be enough to kill him. It is. Get slapped by moonbeams. Feels like playing Luna and Dota again. I used to play Luna as a like ult R button. I really loved Luna with turn start spawn 1 on each floor for each 20 cards in your deck. You know what? Sure. Fight Club, Planetarium. I think I'll skip that. I used to play it basically as a walking R button, which means I just went with Aghanim. I just had Aghanims and the... what was it called? Get me that on holdover. Aghanims and... oh god, what was the other one? I kind of forgot. Right, so we play you. You. 1, 2. Honestly, just give me a 3. I would like a growth chamber. Yeah, Aghanim's shard and Aghanim's staff. So you'd still take 6. Kind of hate that. Here's Corruption 12. Alright, we'll toss the lens for a shard. Blast them. And then we'll just use one of them to hit here. Yeah, the Moon Pixies are kind of just dying at this point. Okay, so the corruption is not great. But we can always just wipe out the entire fucking train. And we do have heals. It's not like we don't have heals. And yeah, now we can basically just wipe out the entire fucking train, every single floor, every single turn. Okay, that is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. Meaning... Oh, Mooncaller. Fuck, I don't have space for her. Do I even need more Ember? Or can I just go and say, right, that's about it. I'm just gonna get with more space now. So we can fit all of my units I want. I kinda love that. It's so stupid. Or maybe I get a Ascend. Though, the fungi is kind of a problem because it does count as a unit. And does block one of the 7 spots we have. And he also just dies. Like we don't even lose the Shade Guard. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Hexcalation Ascend applies by weakness 2, Mage Blade 3. Honestly, yeah, kinda give me that. Ooh, Growing Room. Growing Room is perfect. Because we just apply Conduit 1 to everyone and then it grows it automatically. Right, Merchant of Arms. I would like another. Unfortunately, we do not get another. Right, so what I'm gonna do now is toss one Lunar Priestess so we have space for the Mooncaller. And then I'm gonna toss one Spear Steward. I didn't necessarily need to toss the Lunar Priestess, but I definitely want to draw you in this at the start. Remove a card, which is gonna be a Spear Steward, and then that's about it. Plus 12 and lifesteal 1. What is my biggest flaw? We have 7, 6, and 7. Do I play on the bottom? No. Grow Room. So now I just give everyone Conduit. Or we just start with a Heavenfall. We've honestly just custom spells. Alright, the Moon Rituals start coming in. We cast one Moon Ritual. We cast the Heavenfall. 25 damage. That is actually enough here. And we can cast this again. Eager Conscript. Tank for the spawn. He needs to survive. And then I need a Mooncaller on the top floor. Which again, unfortunately, does not include the Pixies. Alright. Once. Twice. Heavenfall. Blast everyone. Kinda love that. 1 damage here, does nothing. I need that one thing that makes Scourges and Blights free. Because those things are slowly killing me. I would love to play the Moonlit Glaive, but unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen. Which I maybe should have considered that before I bought it. But on the other hand, we can just, you know, continue blasting the entire train. I think I'm gonna need the Bloody Moon on Holdover. Also, I said we apply Conduit to everyone and then I just didn't. So, let's start with that now. At least one Conduit on everyone. Witch Weave. Witch Weave. Where's my Mooncaller? Really? And the last 2 units. The last 2 cards. I don't think I need more Ember. Actually, I do need more Ember because of exactly this. Because of exactly this occurrence. Oh well, which we've won, which we've two. The lifesteal will not save you. We have attuned. We have an attuned blast. Make it full moon. Attune. Just blast them. No shot, they survive. The Heaven Fall is also funny, but I think I need the Bloody Moon on holdover as well. Oh yeah, they gain a bunch of harvest triggers from that, don't they? Right, Vengeful Shard out. Make it a full moon. Blast them. Honestly, kind of just... Actually, I don't need to kill. Get me the Bloody Moon. Because if I have the Bloody Moon on holdover, I can Heaven Fall. I think I'll take the draw. If I get the Bloody Moon on holdover, I can Heaven Fall and then Bloody Moon for 0, getting 2 Ember back. No. Apply step 3 to enemy units, no. But 50 damage to all units at the start of turn. That could be kind of funny. +3, +3. Entropic Stone. Upgrade a spell to gain triple stack. Permanent gain +5 magic power. Upgrade a spell for cost -4. +5 magic power. The problem is I first have to get rid of that. And I don't think that's worth it. Because the casting the 2 Ember Blight is not worth it to get a +5 on my hollow. You have Spell Shield. That is a problem. Also, which one are you? Corruption. Well, that kind of means I lose. Unless I quickly find a way of applying regeneration. Okay, Early Mooncaller, that is great. And Factory, hit you, and then just like do that. And now we need the Heaven Fall, and we get the Heaven Fall. Absolutely blast them. The Bloody Moon, unfortunately, isn't really gonna do anything, so goodbye. Then we can play a Moon Pixie here, or... What is the alternative? The Bone Dog. I think I'd prefer the Moon Pixie. Sure. Apply some Conduit. Moon Pixie goes here. It is now full moon. Meaning we can just blast. Actually, we can apply... Everything is getting Conduit now, which is great to see. Yeah, no. Witch Weave here, Witch Weave there. The problem is these guys again. If there are too many of them, they will kill me over time. Heaven Fall. So stupid. If I could only apply Attune to that, it would probably carry my entire ass. Just permanently. Like, I would prefer Attuned on that over the... I would prefer attuned on that Heavenfall over having... What is it called? Over having the +5 permanent magic power. Because I have enough magic power, I kinda don't need more of that. We don't even hit people anymore. Okay, final wave. They will get through this guy. Full moon, so we can just apply more conduit. If this were attuned, it would go so hard. The Witch Weave won't do all that much, but it will do something. That's good enough. So she has one of those. He will deal 5 more damage to my pyre. You incant for attune. Grandpa's on the chain +15 and armor 300. I don't want to give you spikes. And I think we should actually just win this. Yeah, we just win. I don't even need to do anything. I don't want to give them more spikes because some of my units are not the most tanky ones. I'm gonna need a heal. I'm kind of just gonna need a heal. Ooh, the Moonbeam. Moon Cycle triggers an additional time would again be kind of funny. That is a Selene though, not a Fae. There is actually a relic that gives the Fae +5 and +5 attack and conduit 1 on Moon Cycle, if I recall correctly. That one's kind of great with this shit. Hold over on the Bloody Moon. +10 magic power. Unfortunately, again, I cannot put attuned on things. Can I, if I spell chain you? I don't even know if he retains. Honestly, toss 2 of the Eager Conscripts. Right. Let's see if we can beat Seraph up. The problem is exclusively gonna be the corruption. Which is a problem because I cannot silence him. Or otherwise deal with that. Okay, so one good thing. At the start of turn, I spawn on every single room. Which doesn't seem that great, but Seraph only goes to rooms that have units in them. So the spawning means that he will move to different rooms instead of only staying on the top floor. Get a Mooncaller in. Toss this, spawning pods, Witch Weave you. And he also hits for 20. You know what? Sorry dog, you're gonna have to go. Alright, did my units just die? They are currently still alive. Now, the one chance I have is the fact that I can do this shit. And just incant over and over again. Okay, so unfortunately my fungi spawn after. Do this. Do this. Can I kill someone? Yes. It costs 2 again, meaning that is actually not good. Get the Moon Pixie in. Get the other Moon Pixie in here, I guess. The Moon Pixie's just gonna die, I believe. Yep. So that was maybe a mistake. On the other hand, yeah, I think... No, now we have 8 is the problem. So we will just lose more and more health, and we will not get more and more. I should actually just use the Bloody Moon, because in essence it is just free. It costs 2, and I very much intend to kill something with it, so it still is a 2 afterwards. Right, give you that. Bloody Moon. Can I kill something? I can kill you. And then I can kill you again. Oh, you also apply decay because of that, don't you? Because someone died, a shroom spawned. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think what I'm gonna have to do is just always heal the lowest unit with the Witch Weave. I think we should be fine with that. Until, at least for a while. Moon Ritual. Heavenfall. Just blast everyone. Moon Ritual here. Like, they take 12 now. Kill. Kill again. And then we'll give you the Moonlit Glaive. Heal whatever is lowest, which is gonna be you. The corruption on this fungi I actually do not care about. Like, not in the slightest. Alright, make it full moon. It is full moon. In that case, I can actually just do this and this. Should have just spread it out from the get-go. I kind of just forgot. Blast you. And you are just a tad bit too... Actually, I'm just gonna do that. Kill you. Kill you. Toss those two. Because fuck that. And like, even though he died, now he's just back. Oh, that's final wave. Well, we should be good. Is it raining outside? I feel it's raining outside. Took a nice little walk through the rain earlier. Only to the pharmacy, but that's more of a walk I usually take this time. Bloody Moon. Toss the Vengeful Shard. A little bit of damage. Then we heal you. And apply Ephemeral. Like 220 thanks to the Mage Blade is kinda neat. I don't know if I win against Seraph, I'm gonna be entirely honest. It is full moon, so we can just apply the Conduit. Heavenfall. Kill both of them. In this case, Bloody Moon this guy. The Inferno Room is not gonna do anything. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's 50 damage. 50 damage is 50 damage. Alright, make it full moon. Heavenfall. Celestial Storm. Everything is free anyway. And Seraph actually going... Not one of my units is dying. What? We did get +12/+12 per turn. So, as we had 12 corruption, we kind of just... Yeah, they kind of just went with it. Alright, fight the Titans. Let's go. I don't have the most health, which is a bit annoying. Oh, does the Heavenfall trigger on the Pyre Room? Because if it does, that is kind of great. Ekka. These two. Have an Infactory here with a shield steward. And then we will toss you. Play this. Apply some conduit. That was not conduit. The Bone Dog is unfortunately not going to do anything. I'm gonna need my Heavenfall immediately. Is this actually a spell? It is a spell. Right, here we have the Heavenfall. Does the Heavenfall trigger on the top floor? It is. Unfortunately, you have Spell Shield, so let's just get rid of that as fast as we can. We can, unfortunately, only do this to get the Ember from the Bloody Moon. Mage Blade on you. Cast the Pyre Light. You get Titan Skin. Celestial Storm against this asshole. Eager Conscript. The problem is gonna be once again the guy in the Pyre Room. Thankfully, we can kind of just blast him. Curse of Entropy does nothing. It is full moon, so Moon Ritual 1, Moon Ritual 2. Heavenfall... Right. Undo that. I just saw we got the Moon Caller. Right, so toss that. Then we, first of all, Heavenfall. Then we Bloody Moon you. So we can play the Moon Caller. Then we attune twice. Celestial Storm. Pyre Light. He has Trample, not Sweep. That's okay. Moon Pixie. Once. Ah, shit. Again. I keep forgetting I need to play the Heavenfall first. As the absolute first. I've waited for rain for like 3 weeks at this point. Heavenfall. How much spell shield do you still have? 1. I'm just gonna get rid of that. We lose 8 because of this asshole. Right, so unfortunately, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of you. And you hit twice for 23, meaning we can't even do anything about it. Play the Pixie now. And an Eager Conscript, 2 dice. Like these two in conjunction are a problem because it means I take 5 damage every single turn. Heavenfall. I take 14 this turn? What? How? You deal 3. You deal 5. Oh, because of this, right. Thankfully, I really do not care about those. And I'm actually just gonna blast you. Can we kill anything? You. Fuck you, asshole. And you. And then Ephemeral again. Unfortunately, this guy still continues even if we lower him to 1. Meaning, I think this is gonna be a loss. Because we can't even lower him to 1. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I have 7. He will go here through these 2 and just kill me. Unless I can spawn enough. That he doesn't, but that kind of is unlikely. Like, I'd have to spawn a lot more than 4. So that's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, now he kills them and applies 5 damage to my pyre and I die. Fuck! Very unfortunate. But it does count as a Covenant win. Which means, yeah, technically achieved Covenant 10. I do want to play that again. It is probably one of the most fun I had with a run with Eka and her +2+. I do like small I do like the big floor of small unit. That is one of my favorite things. Also, now what do we do after Covenant 10? I don't know. I will see. However, not now. I will see next time. Because now we get to the wonderful time of trying to beat Covenant 10 with every single combination of clans. Probably not gonna happen, but hey, I'm gonna at least try a little bit. For now, I'm gonna say goodbye. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night later on. And I hope you have a nice Friday and weekend tomorrow. Because I don't know if I stream tomorrow. I'll see. Commander Clash is getting released, so probably not. I'll see. For now, have a nice evening. Goodbye.